I'm a person with a lot of empathy. I don't even kill fucking ants. Like, I feel bad. I want...
What is a red flag in a boy? In a boy, if they smell bad and don't have dick cheese. If they don't share their password. Really?
Ooh. Tell you what, I will agree with the stinky ones, you know. But I have to say, when they've got a shit music taste.
Yeah.
What's a green flag?
5, 3, 2, 1. A shuffle.
Charlie.
You're not even listening.
A shuffle?
Yeah.
A shuffle?
What is your craziest iron up or confession?
I fingered 2 girls at once at the same time in the same bed. Promise you, like that. Mum's life.
Let's just say I've been a naughty girl, okay? You can't be that on TikTok with a boyfriend.
Yeah, 100% we won't. This man broke up.
I just broke up a fucking marriage. He walked up to a MILF and he just went, "Oh me, are you?" Husband was fuming.
What is the biggest ick?
People like wrestling.
People liking wrestling or WWE?
Not AEW.
What's AEW? Is that like?
Oh, it's like a weird wrestling, like adult wrestling. Okay. It's just like an advanced version of WWE.
What body count is too high when it comes to men?
Body count? I think 250.
All right, 250.
Are you guys in a relationship?
Yeah. No.
Oh. Okay.
You say yeah, you say no.
We are not in a relationship. No.
Okay, I guess we're not.
Miscommunication here.
No, perfect communication. He's actually just an acquaintance. I only recently met him 2 weeks ago.
It was love at first sight, but she's shy. She needs time to build into it. That's what I think.
No, I don't.
Why does the friend zone exist?
For losers who are meant to be there.
Would you say he's in the friend zone?
Yes, I do have a boyfriend.
Oh, you do have a boyfriend?
Not him.
Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean he can't score, right?
What would you rate me on a scale of 1 to 10?
Like an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Okay.
I like your personality though. That's a 10.
Okay. Would you give me a 360 really quick? Okay. I give you a good 7.
It's because I'm not from here. I'm from Denver. Oh, there's very attractive people here in Arizona.
There's some attractive people in Denver. I think. I don't know. I've never been. You're right.
Okay, actually, you have to explain why I'm a 7.
A 7?
Yeah, you have to explain now because now I feel like if you're not an 8 or above, that's not good. Why am I a 7?
You had a little more.
My
Yeah, if you had a little bit more, then I would have gave you an 8. But the petite, you have a cute vibe.
It's because you're black and girls have some big old booties.
That has nothing to do with it.
That's absolutely everything.
Nothing to do with it.
I feel like I have a cute actually.
Look, I can work with it. You're good.
Okay, give my number.
By the time I'm done with you, it'll be bigger.
Done with me.
Yeah, boy.
How would you define mansplaining?
I would define it as a man explaining to a woman about something that they think they have no or little previous knowledge of.
When a man starts to push a solution rather than listening to the nature of the problem, a lot of times a woman just wants to express her frustration. Man's got to solve it, and that can be a pain. Advice when it's not wanted or when it's forced.
How is that different than women explaining what a real man is?
Because women explaining what a real man is them shaming you to conform to what they want you to do and who they want you to be as a man.
Women explaining what a real man is sounds like nonsense. So I would say they have something in common. They're both nonsensical.
The men's game is embarrassingly cynical. The crybabies dive and pretend to be injured. Women's football is way more hardcore.
The Australian women's national team, who were ranked number 5 in the world,
Outstanding, yeah.
lost 7-0 to a team of 15-year-old boys.
Awkward. Women are better skilled.
Well, the women are better skilled against other women. But if the women played the men, they wouldn't be winning the way that they win.
He's in a tight corner here. What's he going to do? Oh, that's what he's going to do. That was incredible! Oh.
Men always say how women's soccer sucks. Then come to the field and try with us.
It's out there looking like Messi, bro.
Women will never beat men at football. Physiologically, they won't be able to. Maybe I'm wrong. It's not a sexist comment to say that.
No, and I
That's
accept
a reality.
that on strength and power and physicality, I accept that you're right. My point is that whether on skill, they could beat.
And not sure if he was going to get on the end of that, Neymar Jr. Little flick there, nearly. Oh, it's gone in!
Brilliant. What a move.
Guarda que ahí se escapa el número 7, si la hace bien,
Sí, puede ser. Le pegó.
Brazil literally playing in crutches.
He's going to try and go on his own all the way. Oh, he has!
I'm going to be challenging one of the best women's goalkeepers in the country. She plays for Manchester City and England.
I don't think anybody can argue that there's gender inequities in this world, that there's a pay gap, that there's pay discrepancy.
Matilda's Soccer World Cup win against Brazil. Now, if they make it to the final, the girls will get $5,500 each. The blokes will get $69,000 each. How can anyone justify this, Ita?
They can't.
No.
I mean, the gender... I beg your pardon?
I can justify it.
How?
How many of you guys on the panel know who our Australian Matildas are playing in the quarterfinals?
Don't.
No, because you don't care about it. Now, if you cared about
I
it...
do if they win.
No, but that's the thing.
They beat Brazil.
Do you know what? All of you can go and watch W League games in the women's competition here, but you don't. Now, when you start to go and watch these women play the wonderful football they do, then they'll earn more money.
We've got quite a large pay dispute happening with our Australian women's soccer team at the moment. Is it frustrating for you as someone who's so prominent in your sport? And we heard you say on the Ellen show the other day you are the richest fighter in UFC, that sort of thing is still going on?
I think that how much you get paid should have something to do with how much money you bring in. I'm the highest paid fighter, not because Dina and Lorenzo wanted to do something nice for the ladies. They do it because I bring in the highest numbers. They do it because I make them the most money. And I think that the money that they make should be proportionate to the money that they bring in.
When your paycheck is dependent on people coming and wanting to buy your service, but they're forced to get it, but they want to buy your service, then it depends on the audience.
The U.S. women's soccer team is taking charge in a major fight off the field, suing for fair pay.
28 members of the U.S. women's national soccer team filing a gender discrimination lawsuit against the U.S. Soccer Federation.
We know in our hearts, and we know with the facts that we have that we're on the right side of this.
The case was dismissed, and now the men who earned the majority, 97% of the revenue, they have to now split it equally with the women's team who only are earning 2.5% of what the men are making. And this, they want you to believe, is equal pay.
If the women generate more revenue, they should get paid more than the men. Don't strive for getting the same, strive for getting what you're worth. And if you're worth more, then get more.
The men's team makes more money.
Hey.
If they make more money, then they should get more money.
Why does
If
the men's team-
the men's team makes more money because because people are more interested in it.
Why are people more interested in the men's sports? Because it's been historically...
it's more interesting to watch.
I don't think anybody can argue that there's gender inequities in this world, that there's a pay gap, that there's pay discrepancies.
Women's soccer in America and in other Western countries like Australia, we see there's a lot of support in these countries.
Where soccer's biggest, like in South America and in Africa, like people aren't really paying attention to women's soccer at all. There's going to take like huge cultural shifts in all those countries before we even get to that.